So basically, this is the front door, and then when you enter, there's a hallway on the left side, and then this is like the big living area. The windows are going to make the lighting all crazy, but it's basically like this kitchen over here, and then the living space right here with a TV wall, etc. So this is what the entrance looks like. I love this big wall, so much room for activities, and then I love the exposed HVAC as well. I think it's so much fun. The windows are really fun as well. They do need to be replaced though because they're not in the best shape, so he will be replacing them with basically the same thing. And then on this side of the space we have the kitchen, which needs a lot of work, but it has so much potential, as you can see. I just love the ceilings in here. I love the industrial look of them, and he has an industrial taste, so that's perfect. This is his coat closet next to the front door, so it has storage for all of that kind of stuff, which is already built in, which is really nice. And then this is what the kitchen looks like. We haven't decided yet if we want to paint the cabinets or not. I love the wood look for his like industrial style. It also just doesn't mesh very well with this wood on the floor, so we haven't really decided. We don't want to paint them. However, it might need to be. We're going to discuss it a little bit further. I think it could use a really nice backsplash and to switch out the hardware. Still to silver, but just not something so dated. Something that we want to do is to build him an island because he has so much floor space in here, and it would just add more counter space so he can do more things, and it would just be better overall. So that's something we want to do. I'm hoping to switch out this light fixture for individual pendants, and that way it will look really natural over top of the island with like some bar stools and everything. I think it'll be really fun. And then this area is currently undecided. I think he really wants more shelving, so some sort of built-in shelving maybe in store, some sort of little kitchen table so he can sit in various different places. Definitely something to cover up all of these different outlets and just not very well placed things on the wall. We don't necessarily think new flooring is necessary, so we're going to just try to clean the grout really, really well and make it look brand new. The trim is also this dark brown gray color, which isn't going to work in the end, so I think we're going to paint all of the trim just to be white so it all matches. I really want to do something fun up above the cabinet since there's so much space above them. Maybe something that brings your eye up there so that the room feels taller, but I haven't quite decided what yet. And then this little space that's next to the front door I think would work really well as like a little touchdown where he can put his keys and other things like that. So that's something that we'll probably build. And this is what the hallway looks like, and you walk down and this is just one long empty wall. He said he would love something to happen there, so I think we'll probably end up doing a really nice big gallery wall so he can have creative liberty to put all of his different favorite things there. And we will definitely be switching out this light for obvious reasons. And so the first room on the right is the office, and this is what it looks like. This room is pretty straightforward. We're definitely going to put some storage on this back wall with some shelving and stuff like that, and then add an industrial style desk in front of it. He already has one, so that's perfect. This molding on the ceiling is pretty poorly installed, so we're going to remove it as long as there's nothing underneath it because it's just not necessary. But there's also this really fun little nook moment in each of the rooms where the ceiling gets higher towards the windows. So we might try to do something really fun with that. And then he just has another storage closet, but it's in the office, so we'll probably put his different office supplies in there. We might try to put something on the wall across from his desk so he has something to look at, but it's pretty simple, not too much going on in this room. And then when you leave the room, there's a little hall closet. Nothing too special here, probably just more storage for linens. And then at the end of the hallway is the bathroom, and again, I don't think we're going to switch out the flooring, but we will clean the grout really well, and it will look good as new. He just got this new sink because the other one was so bad, so we don't have to worry about that. I would love to replace the shower, but not sure how that's going to go at this point in time. Definitely could use an upgrade for the light fixture style, and also the mirror and cabinet. And then the last room is the bedroom, and we're actually going to start with the bedroom just in case. So if he needs to move in, he can be in his bedroom. But we already took off the molding in here, and obviously we have to repaint it, but it looks a lot better. And we filled in any holes and started cutting with the paint. But this room also has the little nooks that the office has. And that is the door I just walked through. And then there's the closet over here. The closet is just another built-in, already made for him. How nice. And again, there's the wood on the ceiling in the little nook. And then this is what the space looks like. Pretty simple, but it won't be once we're done with it.
Oh, very close.